speaking of self-driving vehicles, so now a company in the name of Waymo who's offering their services in the San Francisco Bay Area here. Excuse me. So according to the article here, they mentioned that the Waymo is bringing the self-driving taxis to San Francisco with a catch. So let's see here. So Waymo, which is owned by Alphabet, hello Google, is offering rides to its autonomous vehicle to select passengers in San Francisco. Again, which goes back to the main concerns here. If you're a passenger here, I think they're offering it for free, but is the fully autonomous vehicles already arrived, or is it still in the process? Because my concern here is, if you notice, just like one of the vehicles here that's going to be driving itself around the city here, they're still trying to gain information so that when it drives around the metro or around the city, it's still collecting data and updating itself. Now, question here is it 100% safe? Can you rely on technology to drive itself? You don't see, an airplane driving itself. You still need someone to drive it here, right? And that's why in the case of Waymo, there will still be a safety driver behind the wheel, okay, which is, I think, a great adoption here. So even though the difficulty, especially if you're living in the San Francisco area, it's very hilly and there are dense streets, which is, notoriously difficult for autonomous vehicles. So obviously they have to, handle those difficulties and maneuver within those restrictions here. Now, Waymo as a company has been around since 2019 here. So obviously, without passengers, I think the advantage of having Alphabet or Google as your mother company to help out, the locations here, how to navigate within the city with the mapping that it does. But the question here is the technology at part too similar to how Tesla is developing their driverless vehicles here. And obviously, the concern here is they're using a select group, calling the trusted testers, which is kind of concerning if you're one of them, because what if you were to be caught in an accident, meaning, sorry for you that you were in this accident, so that the company here can benefit from, from its experience, so that the machine learning could learn from it, from its mistakes, so to speak, and at the cost of, of human lives. It's kind of scary if you think about it. Anyway, so anyone could sign up for this Waymo's app, so you can take rides using an electric Jaguar SUV, so pretty fancy. And then they'll begin with the initial group and welcome more riders in the coming weeks. So their catch here is you're going to ride this for free, but at your own risk if you think about it, because will there be a what do you call this, non-sue disclosure or something? Anyway, so question is, how long before we can actually truly see a driverless vehicle running around, that can fetch passengers and drive them to and from different points of location here. Anyway, so San Francisco is one of the largest home base for the ride-hailing companies in the world. You have Uber and as well as Lyft operating in those streets here. So question is, how long before it would be adopted in other regions in the United States or even other countries in other regions here as well. So looking forward to that day.